The former leftist Brazilian president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, was leading the polls by a big margin, enough to spur predictions of a first-round win and return to office. But the right-wing incumbent, Jair Bolsonaro, proved the polls wrong, finishing much stronger than expected in Sunday's voting. Now, the second round and the future of the country is much more unpredictable. Alberto Danon is a journalist and press advisor for the Brazilian political party PTB. Welcome to all of you. Alberto, let me start with you. Looking at the results from this first round, a very tight race, far tighter than the polls had predicted. What is your analysis of where voters went on Sunday?
The same as the report said, Bolsonaro goes strong, and he is going to be stronger now. He elected a lot of allies. For that reason, he's going to be right now in the second round of the campaign stronger. And the polls did a very serious error, not only with him, but with the governors, the senator. Here in São Paulo, for instance, Fernando Haddad was in front all the campaign, and afterwards, Tarcísio went far away from him in the first place. Senator as well, we had Márcio França, and afterwards who won, it was Marcos Pontes. In Amapá as well. So the polls got serious errors that must be investigated. Today in the news they said they're gonna be police to check out what really happened in the polls.
And Alberto, when you say President Bolsonaro is going to get stronger, do you think that he's going to catch up? There's a difference between him and Lula from the first round. Is he going to make up those votes?
If you see the first time, if you see mathematically, first in the first point of view, you say no, because we have Ciro, we have Simone Tebet, and those are with Lula. But half of the voters to Simone Tebet and Ciro did this because they didn't want to vote neither Lula, neither Bolsonaro. So they went to one of them. So many of them are going to come now to Bolsonaro, of course. Sergio Moro called him and gave his support. Rodrigo Garcia, that was running for the governor. He's now the governor of São Paulo.
Right.
He gave his support, and he's getting support of Zema in Minas Gerais. So he's getting new supports, and supports, very important support.
Okay.
So for that reason, I see he's going to be stronger. And besides, those who were elected will do campaign for him.
Okay. All right, let me go to Alberto on that question. Alberto, President Bolsonaro has questioned the credibility of the election process, particularly the voting machines that have been used. He says that it could open the way to fraud, although he's provided no evidence of that. And during the debates, he also refused to answer a question on whether he would accept the outcome of the election. So, looking ahead to the second round, is he going to accept the outcome if he loses?
First of all, I don't think he's going to lose. He's doing a very good government. He is giving more money to assistance that Lula gave. The prices of oil are losing down, and he's doing all the efforts besides the COVID pandemic. So he must show the people the good government he's doing. People must know what he did to the northeast of Brazil. He delivered works that the other government didn't finish. They began and didn't finish. This government finished and did a very good work. So I think if he says something like this, he has an evidence. But you see, 30 years of the same system. We must check out in banks do everything with backup in paper. Why don't they do not want to have paper as well? Not only this, to be like this with papers. Some years ago, when Dilma won, we had PSDB, the party PSDB, did want a dictation, and it didn't manage to do it because we didn't have some papers. So I think they must see this. Why don't they accept? And if he loses, I don't think so, he will accept, of course.
Gustavo.